What's good with y'all? What's good? What's good with y'all, man? How everybody doing? How is everybody holding up this weekend? How is everything going this week? It's a boy Harlem, and I'm back again with another video. So there's gonna be a simple market breakdown of how I took a trade on GER30. This is what I wake up to explain every day. You understand? I don't need I don't need to be I don't need to add anything or to act up on new on what I'm about to explain. If you can watch my previous videos of how I took regular on the twos, on the fives, on the 15, like those type of videos, you can tell that what I'm about to explain now or what I'm about to break down, it's what I always wake up to do, and it's what I will forever do as a trader. So this is a breakdown of how I took a trade on GER30, not based on the daily, the 4H, but strictly the hourly time frame. You understand? So, like, okay, without better ado, let's just trust the process. Let's continue to enjoy the moment. Let's plan out let's plan our trades and trade our plans. Let's be disciplined, let's be committed, let's be positive, let's be happy, and let's be who we meant to be day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year, in all our lives. Without better ado, this ain't no financial disclaimer. Everything I do, everything I say or explain is based off of my own opinion. It can reverse, it can change, it might not move the way, or it might absolutely move the way I explain it, but it's not financial advice. It's based off of everything is based off of my own opinion, and whatever that you do, bro, it's what you do. But I appreciate the support, I appreciate the love, and I appreciate the likes, the views, the subscriptions, and I mostly appreciate that we're running with them numbers. Without better ado, let's just hop in, bro. Like, let's just hop in. Let's just hop in. Y'all know that, like, I, I can afford, I can afford to pay for trading view anytime soon. I still have more bills or more utilities to pay, but yeah, this ain't no excuse. So, looking at the structure on my outlook, I just want to explain and make someone understand why this trade was took by me. So without further ado, we're like, we had price closing around this zone, and I anticipate that on the coming week, looking forward for a pullback before we can continue moving to the downside. But with that said, price kept to the downside. Price had a gap pushing to the downside, printing an Asian low. This is an Asian low, you understand? So once price printed an Asian low, okay, let's do this. If price prints an Asian low, pushes for another Asian high, comes back on pre-London, failing to break, giving us that double bottom, or you can simply wait for a breakout or fail to break with that bullish momentum to start looking for a double bottom, to start looking for the printing to be or what the fuck am I saying? You can simply wait for price to have a bullish momentum to confirm the printing, which is a double bottom, price pushing to the upside, break of the Asian low. Obviously, once price breaks an Asian low, we'll start looking for what London lows. Okay, Asian low was an Asian low, London high, London low, pre-London high, London high. Okay, okay. Asian low. Let's start off like this. It's an Asian low, London high. Understand? Asian low, pre-London high, London low, pre-New York high, New York low, pre-Asian high. So lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. That's how I anticipate my moves. Sorry about that. So obviously, once price printed an Asian low, you understand, all I was waiting for is for break. Press me 10 times. It's for break of the lows. Understand? Those lows were going to be my entry. We're going to be my entry to push price to the downside. So obviously now price continued, and this we had this. So now I was anticipating price to pull back before it can continue moving to the downside, right? On my outlook, price printed this Asian low, Asian high, pre London low slash double top, double bottom, pre London low slash double bottom slash pre, it's a pre London low. It's a double bottom. And thirdly, it's a intraday support. You understand? There's no reason that you'd be looking for bear continuation moves to the downside. But don't blame me. I could also look for bear continuation moves to the downside. But once price breaks the lows, because I don't like trading where the market might trap me. I like trading where I know that even though the market reverses, I won't be emotional. I won't blame myself or anything or some sort of type of shit like that. So with an Asian low, Asian high, pre-London low, you understand? We had we had now we had this boom. We had now price having a big. We have now price having a bullish engulfing candlestick to the upside. You understand? So with this candlestick, this is a momentum candlestick, man. This is a momentum candlestick, especially when you're trading session opens. You understand? Whether it's Asian, London, New York, Tokyo, Australia, whatever. I only fuck with 3 sessions. I only know 3 sessions, but I fuck with two. Understand? So once price printed out this low, coming back again to the very same low, printing out some sort of resistance, some sort of support, or some sort of a double top. This pre-London, this pre-London candle, an hour before our London open, price had a bullish, price had a what? A bear open, a bullish trade. Okay, bear open, failed to break the very same lows, traded bullish, failed to continue moving to the upside, closed as an indecision candle. You understand? So with this indecision candle and this London open candlestick, this momentum candlestick, all I anticipated was price to come back way to this very same zone before we can continue moving to the upside. You understand? So boom, 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 boom. So my entry was this candle, this candlestick. So let me explain once again, because I explained without y'all seeing everything, because I can't be on replay mode. I can't afford trading with you anytime soon. So yeah, price. I was looking for price now to continue to the upside from this very same zone. Price pushed, printed out an Asian low, Asian high, pre-London low slash double top slash intraday support, indecision candle, bullish momentum, break of the very same zone with a bullish candle breaking this zone. Understand? Or all I can say, it's this zone. Breaking this zone, this highs, and once this candlestick pushed to the upside and closed above the very same intraday highs, all I was anticipating, it was a continuation to the upside. You understand? So with this candle, all I looked for, it was a wick. It was for price to level wick. You understand? Bear open until price reverses and closes bullish. You understand? My TP was right there, somewhere here. It was a 1 to 5. It was a 1 to 5. Somewhere right there. So I repeat, price printed an Asian low, Asian high, London low, pre-London low, indecision candle failed to break the lows, closing above the very same lows. London open having a bullish momentum candle, which broke all the highs, all the intraday highs. All I waited for, it was a what? A bear open. It was a bear candle open and a bear open and reverse to be bullish. And that was it. So this is what I always say. I look for pre-London or New York volume, and I look for what forward session open to move in that very same direction as anticipated, and the coming candle will be my entry. So this was a pre-London candle, indecision, momentum candle, big open, bullish close, continuation to the upside. So this is what I wake up to do every day, people. I don't need to explain much. I don't need to explain less. Or I don't need to look for much. Or at the same time, I don't need to look for less. But what I simply look for is for pre-session volume, session open volume. If we find pre-session volume, what will happen on session open will be based on pre-session volume. You understand? It sometimes moves the opposite direction, takes me out, stresses me out, but I know because it's what I wake up to do every day. I don't stress that much, or I don't worry that much. I just be like, what, you know what? Price reversed or price moved the opposite direction. I'm gonna hop into again tomorrow, and that's it. So this is what I wake up to do. I repeat, I'm not looking for much, not looking for less. You understand? Let me explain once again. We had an Asian high. Okay, we had price opening on Monday with an Asian low and an Asian high, which is like a lower low, lower high, and a pre-London low, which is more like a double bottom or some sort of an intraday resistance. So with a pre-New York low on the very same Asian low, giving us a double bottom, all I was waiting for it was for price to break the Asian high or the Asian low to take my trades. If it broke the Asian low, I was continuing bearish. If it broke the Asian high, obviously I continued bullish. So with that said, with those three, that was it, you understand? And what's more importantly, it's my bullish open and a bear close. Bear open, bullish close, you understand? So once I waited for price to live a wick and have a continuation to the upside, that was it. I wasn't looking for much or I wasn't looking for less. That was it. So this is what I wake up to do every day. I look for volume, I look for pre-volume, and I look for session open volume. You understand? I don't need to explain much. I don't need to explain less. I can never look at a different pay. Let's try and look at a different pay. Yeah, yeah. I can see it. I can see it. Monday was the 10th, right? Yeah. So, okay, we also have now price reacting, printing out an Asian low again, printing out an Asian low, moving sideways. Well, basically, price was moving sideways off the zone. I can't do much. USD CAD on the 10th, London Open. Okay, also not the way I anticipate. Bitcoin, Asian Open. Also not what I looked for. Also not what I looked for. Okay, yeah, let's explain this one. Let's explain this one. Let's explain this one. Let's explain oil. Let's break down oil. So oil. On my outlook, I was looking for continuation to the upside above resistance or a continuation to the downside below resistance. Understand? So now once price was moving in a sideways move, boom, in this move, all I was waiting for was for a bullish breakout or bearish breakout. You understand? But we had a bear breakout and price moved sideways. So with this push and this sideways movement, you all know that like once price breaks to the downside or to the upside in a correction, we anticipate what the continuation to the upside or to the downside. You understand? So now on oil, this is a sideways move. You understand? A sideways move. This is what I always do. But I was positive because with this push phase, this correction, I anticipated a break of the zone. But what confirms my overall move is because now price reacted off of support, tried pushing to the downside, came back again, took the highs out and pushed to the downside, you understand? So once price pushed to the downside, having a correction, I anticipated that like once we have a break, I can continue moving to the downside. So this candle, this 8 a.m. candle, this 8 a.m. candle, pre-London candle, which opened bullish but closed bearish below the weak rejections and every rejection. So with that said, all I waited for, it was for continuation to the downside. You understand? Pre-London volume will actually, okay, pre-London volume will actually confirm the London open volume. Not always, but this does happen, you understand? This does happen more like the New York session. If we have a pre-London, if we have a pre-New York bullish close, obviously on New York Open, we might have a bullish continuation to the upside. I understand. So price moved in a sideways, closed below the very same corrections. We anticipate what a continuation to the downside. You understand? So yeah, I can't explain much and I won't explain further, or I can be looking for anything else. All I might say is how I took a trade on German 30 was based on what I always do every day. Pre-London, pre-London volume confirms my London open, and that's it. So yeah, I'm gonna end the session right there. I know I explained it so much and I broke down this so much, and I might be taking y'all some time, but I know this has value, this has educational content, and this adds up to bettering yourself as a trader. It's a boy once again. Holla, if you went out trading with holla, who the fuck is it doing it with? That's all I got on this breakdown video. That's all I got on this breakdown video. COT till I DIE. That's all I got.